Today I'm gonna tell you a story!
And it's funny.
When I was a young child, I'm still a young child, but when I was a younger child, 10 years old exactly, I was in 5e, the French equivalent of the year 8, or the 7th grade. Yeah, I was so smart I was one class ahead of everyone else. I used to take the bus because I live in a small town next to a bigger town where the junior high is. It was the first day and I showed up at the bus station 5 minutes early. However, the bus was already here. That was weird. Usually he was a bit late or just in time, but he would never be 5 minutes early. Besides, it wasn't the same bus. But, you know, buses can change every year, and I took it. The bus went on, and I started watching the background, watching the road, until I noticed we weren't taking the right road. I also noticed that everyone was older than me. The bus stopped at the train station, and I started panicking. I asked the driver, "Do you know how I can reach the junior high?" And he said, "Oh, nope." And I left. I didn't know what to do. I started asking people who told me to ask at the train station, which was smart. So I entered and headed towards the counter. And I surprised myself when I spoke to the guy who was at the counter. Like, my voice sounded so afraid. Like, it sounded like I was scared, I was afraid. Like, I think I was trying to calm myself, but my voice was really just completely out of control. And it sounded like I was crying, like, "I need to go to the junior high!" No, seriously, so I came and I say, Do you know how I can reach the junior high, please?" And the guy said, "Oh, nope, but you can ask to the bus agency right there next to us." Which was smart. So I headed towards the bus agency and it was closed. Unfortunately, it opened at 8:30 a.m. Class started at 8 a.m. and it was 10 to 8 a.m. A part of my brain imagined that I was going to die of hunger in the dark and cold streets of the city, but the other part did what it was supposed to do and found a solution. There weren't many issues. I needed to go to the junior high and I had nothing on me. But I had me. I had my legs. So I walked. I walked, ran, ran, and walked. Basically, I went back to the road I knew and then I took it. I learned later that I could have walked in a straight line and it would have been shorter. But I didn't know that road, so yeah. After calculation, I did 4.9 kilometers, approximately 3 miles, and I reached the junior high at 8:42 a.m. And yes, I remember the exact hour. I'm not traumatized at all, it's just, no. I said that I didn't take my bus, and they say, "Oh, okay, well, you're late. Well, come in your class," and then I joined the class. I don't know how to conclude. It's just a fun thing that happened to me and that I wanted to tell, cause why not? And it's fun. I'll remember the story forever. Feel free to like that video, share, and most importantly, comment, because I want to know what you guys are thinking. Like, I'm just speaking in front of my Tascam, and I don't know if that's good, I don't know if that's bad. So yeah, let me know what you think about it. Tell me if that's interesting, if you'd like more, or if you'd like me to erase the video because it sucks. I don't know. And yeah, goodbye.